Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're popping the hood on a modern creator's absolute treasure trove to see exactly what fuels a digital entrepreneur right now. We're going to look at the precise building blocks that take a brand from just a fuzzy concept in your head to a fully visible, market-ready entity. And we're doing all of this by tearing down a single $2 digital storefront.
So let's kick things off with a massive question pretty much every online seller has to face at some point. How do you give a physical presence to something that only exists on a computer screen? It's a huge hurdle, right? I mean, you might have an incredible graphic or the super catchy slogan just sitting on your hard drive, but until your potential customer can actually visualize it on a t-shirt or a coffee mug or maybe a sleek new phone, it just doesn't feel tangible to them. Making the digital feel physical is the absolute cornerstone of modern online selling. And actually pulling that off, well, that requires a very specific set of assets.
Section 1. The Digital Creators Toolkit. Empowering the modern e-commerce entrepreneur. To see exactly how this works in the wild, we're taking a look at a site called elevantodigital.com. They've built this entire ecosystem for creators. We're talking Canva templates for super quick graphic design, reel bundles to feed those ever-hungry social media algorithms, Notion templates to keep your entire business workflow organized behind the scenes, logo bundles for instant brand identity, and of course, mockups. It's basically an architecture specifically designed so you don't have to be a master of every single trade just to look like a total professional online.
Now, you guys know these toolkits exist entirely because of foundational business models like POD, or print on demand. The site defines this as the unique, ready-to-print designs for your business, and it genuinely forms the backbone of these modern e-commerce methods. With print on demand, you're not sitting on boxes of physical inventory in your garage. You only apply these digital designs to physical products when a customer actually clicks buy. But to sell those products in the first place, you have to show your customers what they're going to look like. Which brings us to the most vital tool in the entire kit.
Section 2. The Ultimate Mockups Bundle. Bringing digital designs into the physical world.
Okay, a mockup is basically the bridge from your screen to the real world. And get a load of this number. Over 5,000 premium mockups packed into a single bundle. That is wild. When you're testing different markets, you don't just need one lonely picture of a t-shirt. You need hundreds of variations, different angles, different lighting setups. Having this kind of volume gives a creator the superpower to constantly refresh a storefront without ever having to book a single physical photo shoot.
And we're not talking about those basic, flat JPEG files from 2010 either. These are high-res, totally photorealistic files, packed with what we call smart objects. This is a total technical game changer because you literally just drop your design into a designated layer and boom, the software automatically wraps your art around the wrinkles of a hoodie or the curve of a coffee mug. Plus, whether you're a high-end Photoshop wizard or a total beginner who lives in Canva, these files come formatted in PSD, PNG, and JPEG to slide perfectly right into your workflow.
Because they're so incredibly flexible, the applications are, well, they're practically endless. Whether you're selling apparel like tees and hoodies, whipping up branding materials like posters and business cards, designing custom product packaging, or showing off an app on a digital device screen, this bundle gives you the exact visual canvas you need. It literally allows a solo entrepreneur working from their couch to visually compete with massive corporate brands.
But here's the absolute kicker. The real so what for any entrepreneur looking at this source material, the barrier to entry. The cost for this massive 5,000-plus bundle has dropped from $5 down to just $2. Think about the business implications of that for a second. For $2, you acquire an entire marketing department's worth of visual assets. It completely removes cost as a variable, or honestly, as an excuse for having a poorly presented brand.
Section 3. Navigating e-commerce quirks. The amusing artifacts of an online marketplace. So, as we dig into the product page itself, we stumble across some genuinely hilarious little artifacts. It's the kind of stuff that happens when you sell purely digital goods using a standard, out-of-the-box physical store template. It's a really fun reminder that while these digital products are super advanced, the internet infrastructure behind them sometimes gets, well, a little confused. Despite this bundle being clearly labeled as an instant access digital download, the site humorously offers free 2 to 3 day DHL courier delivery. I mean, it even gives you the option to pick up from the Woodmart store today. And for a completely non-physical item, literally just a folder of images on a cloud server somewhere, you are apparently protected by a 1-year warranty and free 30-day returns. It creates this slightly absurd, totally charming shopping experience where you kind of imagine a delivery driver handing you an invisible box of JPEGs.
And right next to those quirky shipping options, the page proudly shows off a rating of exactly 0 out of 5 stars, explicitly noting that there are 0 reviews.
Which honestly just proves that even the most comprehensive, feature-rich toolkits start out as a completely blank slate. It's just sitting there, waiting for its first users to come in, rate the durability, the delivery speed, which, as we established, could be instant or via a 3-day courier, depending on how you look at it, and actually put these assets to the ultimate test.
Moving on to Section 4, building the ecosystem, from scratch to a fully functioning brand.
Let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. How do all these puzzle pieces actually fit together to form a complete operational pipeline? Because you can literally build an entire business from this single website. Step 1, you organize your daily tasks and optimize your workflow using their Notion templates. Step 2, you establish your brand's visual vibe by picking from their 1,400 logos mega bundle. Step 3, you apply those slick designs and showcase your actual products using the 5,000 plus mockups. And finally, Step 4, you take those stunning visuals and market them to the world by boosting your content with their engaging social media reel bundles. It is a straight, linear, step-by-step path to e-commerce.
It's exactly like the site's own tagline says right there on the page. They really want to be your go-to marketplace for high-quality digital products. And honestly, based on the sheer volume and the interconnected nature of the bundles we've just unpacked, they are absolutely providing the raw structural materials you need to build out a seriously modern online presence. Which leaves us with one final pre-provocative thought as we wrap up this explainer. We've seen the 5,000 photorealistic mockups, the smart objects, the seamless integration with Canva and Photoshop, and we've observed the incredibly, almost unbelievably low financial threshold. So, if the tools to build a visually stunning, highly professional online storefront currently cost just $2, what is truly stopping